Siemanko, tej strony Złoty Portal. Kontynuacja odcinków z serii. Dzisiaj dajemy się taką misję poboczną jak piąte przykazanie. Ten film będzie podzielony na 3 materiały, czyli 3 odcinki. Bez żadnego przedłużenia lecimy materiałem. To jest mega ciężkie do wsparcia.
Wirst du das tun, worüber wir gesprochen haben?
I apologize.
Bardzo dobrze. Leczenie biura.
Bloody hell.
Nie wiem, czy wyciążony.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
Pomogę, nie za darmo. Pomogę.
Sounds like someone could easily get hurt if they investigate this. So I hope I can expect more than gratitude if I help you.
You may very well get hurt. But as far as my gratitude is concerned, you don't need to worry.
That's just what I was afraid of.
Well, let's just say next time you're in a cell awaiting your death, you can be sure I'll come and save you again.
Oh,
All right, fine, I get it. You want money, you'll get it. I'll pay you. And I'm not gonna beg you anymore. Satisfied?
Na pełni pomogę ci bez żadnej nagrody.
I'm sorry. I'll help you.
You'd take pity on a poor woman with nothing left in the world.
Nah, what I wouldn't do for you. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
Czekajcie.
Uważał się za komputerowego geniusza, a na przesłuchaniu rozkleiłby się w sekundę. Tępy określił spokój.
Kiedy to nie widziałeś?
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
O ty mówię do ciebie.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
A pozostałe
What
dziewczyny?
about your other girls? Are they alright?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
Co mi się teraz
What are
zrobić?
you gonna do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
Myślisz, czemu poprosiłeś?
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable. Not even Zizka would be of much help to me here.
Aha.
Dzięki.
Thanks.
Myślisz, że zasłużyła czy...
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
To też się tym zajmiemy. To na razie odznaczę. To też na razie odznaczę. Żeby mi się nie mieszało. Gdzie ten mak? Tam, dobra. Aha,
Think I
potem.
can't see you.
I have to go now. See you later.
What do you want? Keep watch and leave me alone.
Dokładnie. Czekaj, zobaczmy gdzie to w ogóle jest, czy... A, to jest tu. Czyli na prędzej byłoby się przenieść tu. I stąd pójść tam.
Careful.
Zobacz, tu teraz znaleźć grabasa. O, jest i grabas, super.
I'll be with you. What would you like?
Ty pewnie jesteś
You
grabasem?
must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do.
Oni też zanikną.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently. Some young girl?
True. True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another Gorka?
Another? Why would anybody come to look at her?
people ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk. So if you ain't one of them gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no, you can't shave her. No, no thumb for a souvenir.
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
Martwię się o przyjaciółkę. Przyszedł mnie tu w sprawie lipy.
I'm worried something might happen to my friend.
That's true. She wasn't the first, and we can only pray that she'll be the last. It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
Ile było dotąd trupów?
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Zabito ostatnio?
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
Warto spróbować.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the hole in the wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle. Though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
Wyjście
At his
piach.
home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Oh well.
Dobra, teraz pasuje sprawi. O, jest i... Lepiej się rozmawiaj. Ponowno znaleźć
Are
Alicję.
you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice. Aye. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Oh, I understand.
Mówię, że razem słyszeliście.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
Nie wiem, jakieś zakłócenie.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
A jak układa się jej
How
służba?
did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
He couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumiere.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then, they found her. Like this.
What do you mean, like this?
You haven't seen her yet, have you?
I haven't.
Then don't. It's a horrible thing to see. She was such a pretty girl. She had such beautiful brown hair. And it didn't even leave that untouched.
What do you mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Dobra, to poszło się patrzą, chciało gryznąć.
So, let's see what we have here. My God! Someone really did a number on her. Oh,
I tak
ripped
słynie.
open her entire belly. And it didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood.
Wyprawiła się na dobre. Lepiej wezmę się do pracy.
Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place I found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look.
Mogę też być robota wampira, ale tutaj wampiru nie ma przecież. Możliwe, chociaż obejrzy jej usta.
Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he?
Pada, mógł być tak. Gdyby nie miała coś ważnego do powiedzenia. Miechał cię. Obejrzy
These are
ranę.
more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something
No, są
shorter
silnie długie.
and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards?
Może wszystko zatrzymał. Może wszystko wyrzucił. Lepiej od mnie myśleć. Może lepiej wszystko zatrzymał.
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they?
Może. A może wyrzucił.
Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. Don't even know what colour it was.
Może morderca zbiera trofea?
Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy?
Możliwe. Obejrzy się
Just some
skończymy.
scratches and bruises, that's all.
To muszę ją zaskoczyć.
The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Wątpię, by zabił ją z powodu Katarzyny, więc zabił ją z powodu Katarzyny.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Ale fajnie twórcy to zrobili, że nie pokazali dokładnie, ale ja bym chęcią zobaczył, jak wygląda. Tak po dziwu. Zobaczmy, gdzie teraz. Tędy przejdę.
Excuse me.
To będzie po tej stronie.
Lumiere?
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
Aha,
I
łeb go
need to
boli.
ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion. This should
Podejrzewa.
sober him up. Here. Drink up. Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the rat house? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the madman.
Tak o tobie mówię. Nie wygląda mi na rakica. O tu nie wyglądała.
They say that about you. Why?
Because I was just on some wild goose chase. And what came of it? Absolutely nothing.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
Muszę poznać prawdę. Musimy zapobiec kolejnym morderstwom. Muszę poznać
I need
prawdę.
to know the truth. To find the one responsible.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, lad. But it's no use. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Potrafię ludzi wydobyć prawdę. Potrafię myśleć. Nikt mnie nie powstrzyma. Potrafię
Because I'm
myśleć.
not stupid, and I notice things. I've successfully solved a murder before.
Is that so? A murder investigation under your belt. And educated and observant, too.
Well, I said I'm not stupid. Not that I'm educated. I can read and write, too. Sometimes even count.
If only more people knew the difference. All right.
Dobrze. Słuchaj.
Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid, too. As were most of the other victims.
Czyli
What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls, Stania and Zdena.
okej, czyli zaatakował same służące. Czemu wilczoste zaginiono?
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Szczegóły ofiar. Szczegóły ofiar. Przewiedz o Jarce.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. The murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the two girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
A co ze sialką?
What about Stania?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stania, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole.
Yeah, he still runs the place.
A co z jajką?
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strnad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
A pozostałe?
And what about the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty, and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Czemu się tym nie zająłeś? Bierz mi szybko treścić. Okej, czemu się tym nie
Why were
zająłeś?
you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiffs one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it too.
Behind the bailiff's back.
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Rozumiem. Byli jacyś podejrzani?
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Może mi wszystko streścić?
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her. The next were Stania and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall. Stania was an alehouse maid, and Zdena a pickpocket. And the last victim is Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
A długie brązowe włosy. To jest szczegół. I wszystkie były brązowe włosy.
I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Nie zawiedę. Kurde, będzie się tu stało się. No to wracamy do kościoła.
Just imagine. The other day.
Excuse me.
Którędy? To co na temat Jarki. Tylko że tędy. Albo przejdę. Nie, tędy nie przejdę. Ale tak przejdę.
Every time. Just look at him. He could cut you in half without even pulling his sword from his scabbard. I can smell you from over here. True, but not even Conrad would dare stand against the death. What? What are you blabbering about? A young fellow. But they say no one stands.
If anything ever happened.
Ojciec,
Christ, what do you want?
przepasować co domowe w mieście.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
Musimy powstrzymać mordercę. Boję się o siostrę też jest.
I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
Yes. Fear for those close to you is commendable. What would you like to hear?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you?
Co może mi o niej powiedzieć? Po kolei. To wam dane. Okej. Co może mi o niej powiedzieć?
What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka. She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Skąd już znaliście?
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I'm I mean, I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
Aha, czyli to wszystko już wyjaśniam, ale to jeszcze nie to. To właśnie wychowaliście ją?
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
A ksiądz wie o dzieciak.
What does a priest know about children?
Yes. And what does a yokel know about decency? A true mystery.
To właśnie Daniel zrobił.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Czemu wolicie, macie jakiś dowód?
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
A inni podejrzani?
Does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
O wychowaniu Jorki?
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
Tego Lumia.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I won't tell you anything.
Powiedzcie, jeśli nie robimy pod sobie, ale to...
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in Scripture? Speak up for those who have no voice.
A layman quotes the Bible to me.
Dobra.
Fine. Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Gutenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
Albo on też mógł. Nie, raczej nie. Teraz zobaczmy, gdzie ja się muszę udać. Tu. Czyli najbardziej to by nie było... Tutaj się przenieść. I stamtąd się przeniesiemy tu, tylko zobaczę ile to nagrania. Dobra, widzimy się za chwilę. Ja się tutaj z wami pożegnam, więc tak to w kolejnym odcinku będziemy kontynuować tę scenogrywkę. Więc widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku.